Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn December 13, 2021. Suddenly you could feel that everything is coming upside down and that you will not have enough time to exercise your best in future decisions. However, the new moon would give you the good news that you would change course thanks to your achievements. You would concentrate in the best way to make everything that previously looked negative not be able to make the right sense. Therefore, you should do everything you can to let things flow, despite the square between Neptune and the Sun. One of the best things that have happened to you is knowing that you have something to talk about, after good experiences, and with improvement. That is why you would make the transition from Sagittarius to Capricorn make you feel prepared in any way. You love meeting new people, and as much as possible. They often tell you that you are not as truthful as you could be, but they have this impression due to your tendency to hide your emotions. Someone may ask you for a deep personal commitment. Will you be able to keep it? You feel animated by a strong benevolence towards those around you. Your emotional life overshadows all the minor worries of everyday life. You attract new knowledge favorable to your future, remain receptive to novelty. The time has come to get out of your routine, to reinvigorate your desires, to boost your motivations. You are predisposed to be more spontaneous, to live more intensely, and to love harder. Make the most of it. If the sky seems gloomy to you and your daily life difficult to manage, you still can draw on your private life the necessary resources to cope, and you can make important emotional decisions. Feel free to do a good job when you start a sports routine. Possibly you would feel so good that without a doubt, you start moving towards good grace. As soon as you least expect it, the fruits of your goodwill will be reflected in your body. If you feel like you need to do something to get away for a time from your life, then perhaps you need to take a closer look at your life. Instead of looking for a way to escape, focus on finding the best way to make your life more enjoyable. Make sure you feel happy with yourself and the things you do. Otherwise, it is time to make a change. Physically you are as fresh as a pinch, with no health problems, even minor ones, in prospect. This is good news, especially for singles. On the other hand, if you are in a relationship, or if you live with your family, the health of your relationship life is likely to be in bad shape. Several tensions and conflicts with those close to you may make you feel a little at the end of your tether. Fortunately, as with colds, this is the kind of ailment that will always go away over time. Maybe you should make a couple of adjustments to your finances, to avoid everything scaring you or feeling uneasy for you. Therefore, you should feel full, satisfied, and full of opportunities at the moment of perceiving that everything has a better sense for you. The number 3 in the Regency would make you feel that you have a bit of everything to make things more prosperous than before. You often fight against your dreams and desires. Sometimes they are a pleasant escape, other times they are more like a nightmare of unfulfilled goals and life without accomplishment. Today presents an opportunity to achieve a new focus on your true self. The universe tries to connect you with what you really should be doing in this life. It is quite possible that it does not relate to what you do now. It is time for a change. Today, the opportunity to prove what you are truly worth is going to be presented to you. Take the opportunity to affirm your points of view with tact. This will be the only means at your disposal to make financial alliances. It's your turn. You have only one idea in mind: to convince the whole world and especially your admirers that you are the best. You spare no effort to achieve your ends. Beware, however, of your tendency to overindulge. In less than you think, everything goes very crazy. It means that you go ahead of your dreams and cloak those who would like to make you feel bad. You would have a series of steps different from those you would have taken months ago. That is why love would shine on you as rarely happens, finding the opportunity to feel better than ever. Today you will be able to understand the way of thinking of a coworker. You will find yourself in a work situation in which you will begin to understand the psychology of the people around you. It is good to take some time and find out what makes them angry. You may learn things that will help you cope in the future. Therefore today you must pay attention and do your best to remain compassionate. The presence of Mercury in your sky could create tension in your relationship today, These discords should not last too long, otherwise, your relationship will be severely weakened. Start by focusing on the main points of contention. Ask yourself if these are real problems or just misunderstandings, and only then can you consider defusing the bomb. Single, don't throw yourself headlong into a newfound relationship. It would have happened to you once and you would not repeat it twice. Turning against people is not the solution to your problems. Focus on being busier in your work than in labor gossip, and the results would be obvious everywhere. The new moon would have the ability to make you feel that you have everything to change and modify what you require. You, who doesn't like to hold back and silently wait for your goals to be achieved, know that sometimes tasks that are a bit unpleasant must come before pleasure. Today, this is the case. Fortunately, this day promises to be calm, with periods of concentrated and intense work so that you can prepare for the future. An unexpected inflow of money opens up opportunities that you had almost given up on. Property investment, a trip around the world. You will benefit from a springboard to accomplish a long-matured dream. Your natural prudence will undoubtedly make you hesitate, but you will eventually and rightly give in to your impulse. You have deserved to please yourself. The fruit of all labor must be crowned with a reward. Discussions with your parents or children can be strained. This can happen on certain days because of fatigue, cohabitation, which can be difficult, or simply because of a lack of understanding between generations. Ease the tension as you usually do so well. Silence never settles any concern. For natives of the third decan, it's a good day to move, whether it's a rental or purchase. You will suddenly want to imagine the near future.